Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 28th annual BFO Durham Angels Tree of Light ceremony. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jane Carter. I'm the Executive Director of Bereaved Families of Ontario, Durham Region. As I look around the room at those who are here with us tonight, I see many familiar faces with many familiar stories. I'd like to welcome you back as you continue to take part in a tradition that none of us ever signed up for. For those of you who are here in attendance for the very first time, I'm extending you all love and support as you experience both the sadness and comfort that comes with being surrounded by others who have also been through such significant losses. Our beautiful tree and the hundreds of angels that adorn it signify that although it may be impossibly tough to be in attendance for such an event, you are not alone. We truly hope through connecting with others who have shared similar grief and with those who may be further along in their experience with loss, you may be able to find peace and hope that it is possible to continue on even in the face of the unimaginable. Tonight acts as an opportunity to hit pause on the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, an opportunity to remember, to honor, and to speak the names of those who are most precious to us. Tonight, you do not have to take part in holiday cheer. The facade can come down for the evening as we allow ourselves to feel the longing of those who we wish were here in a more substantial way than in our hearts and on our trees. Everyone who puts this event on is a bereaved parent and volunteers of BFO Durham. We strive to ensure your angels are as ordered, and we certainly will correct any issues you may have, so please be patient. The opening remarks tonight will be given by the Reverend Maureen McClellan. Maureen is a minister and wedding officiant located in Oshawa with I Marry You since 2012. She currently lives in Raglan, serving people of all backgrounds and beliefs in the Durham region and the surrounding area.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here to celebrate and honor our loved ones during this holiday season. Your presence tonight is truly appreciated, and I want to acknowledge the courage that it takes to join us. As we approach the end of 2023 and look towards the future, we understand there may be difficult days ahead. However, by coming together, we find strength and unity. Sharing our stories, remembering our loved ones, and connecting with each other creates a sense of belonging. It's a reminder that we're not navigating these feelings alone, and with sincere understanding, we can journey through the challenges of grief together. The initial intensity of emotions following a loss may soften, but the holidays often amplify these feelings. Joy and sadness coexist, forming an intricate mix of emotions. Handling grief is a big job, and we need strategies to help us get through. Some plans to move through those feelings of loss and allow us to find some peace. Not everything will work for everyone, but with trial, we'll find what works best for us. Personally, I try to label my feelings and be honest about my expectations. I give myself permission to feel sad, to feel angry, or lonely, because by allowing those feelings to move through us, our mood will naturally change. Consider establishing rituals that bring comfort and connection. Lighting a candle, writing a letter, or doing an activity your loved one enjoyed can become cherished traditions, bringing the past and present together. Now more than ever, it's essential to be gentle with ourselves, recognizing our limits and seeking support when needed. There are support groups available through many organizations, as well as counseling available through your family doctor or mental health department. You can also receive spiritual guidance from your religious leaders and counselors, because pretending we don't hurt or that this is not a harder time for us is just not the truth. So please do not be afraid to ask for help. You have to decide what is right for you, and you absolutely have the right to change your mind. Our friends and family may not have a clue how to help us through the holidays, and we might not know either. It's very natural to feel we may never enjoy the holidays again. However, in time, most people are able to find meaning as a new form of the holiday spirit grows inside them. As we illuminate the Angel's Tree of Light tonight, let its radiance represent the lasting love we feel for those who are no longer with us. May this ceremony bring you comfort, connection, and the gentle reminder that in our shared grief, we find strength. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope the memories we commemorate tonight bring you a sense of peace. Look after yourselves and each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen, for the warm opening remarks. Our first song tonight will be sung by Melissa Wright in memory of her cousins, Tanya and Michael Fellows.
Sorry, it's the stool. Spend all your time waiting for that sufficient. Pray that will make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. Need some distraction, a beautiful release. Memories seep from our veins and maybe empty, aimless, and maybe we'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from me, from this dark, cold hotel and the endlessness that you feel. You were pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting, keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. Makes no difference. Escape one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness of glory and sadness that brings me to my
Thank you, Melissa. The dedication of the angel tree this year will be given by Doug and Melissa Hardy. Doug and Melissa first came to Bereaved Families of Ontario, Durham region in 2021 following the loss of their son, Noah. Doug took facilitator training and is an active volunteer with BFO Durham.
Good evening, everyone. We are all here today for the same reason, to celebrate the life of our loved ones who are no longer with us. Although we do not want to be a part of this club, I'm glad we have all come together this evening and can find comfort in each other during this difficult time of the year. My name is Doug, and this is my wife, Melissa. On June 16th, 2020, our family had to say goodbye to our son, Noah. It was the hardest walk we have ever had to take, walking out of the hospital without him. Noah was 14 years old, and there is not a day that goes by that we don't think about or talk about him.
Noah's memory is kept alive in our home as he has a younger sister, Ella, and a younger brother, Declan. Ella was about 9 and Declan was 3 when Noah passed away. We talk about Noah with his sister and his brother as they were both so young, and that we want them to ensure that they know just how much of a fighter Noah was.
Noah was truly a special guy. He had a liver transplant when he was 19 days old, but only 37 weeks gestation. He was born premature. He is the youngest liver transplant that doctors have performed at sick kids, and that was 18 years ago. He also had a neurological condition that took his ability to walk and talk.
Thinking back on our first Christmas without Noah, although a very foggy and difficult time for our family, and as hard as it was, we continued with our normal traditions. Noah's favorite thing to do was to spend time with his family, and that is what we did. If I remember correctly, we were also facing another lockdown at that time in 2020. But we still got together and spent time with our close family members.
Grief never ends, but it changes. It's a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor a lack of faith. It is the price of love.
As we approach the holiday season, please take time to spend it with the ones you are closest with, and remember those who are no longer with us, but forever in our hearts.
We are both honored on behalf of everyone here tonight to dedicate these angels that each represent our loved ones who are no longer with us and who we love and miss very much. And remember, there is a hero in all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug and Melissa, for that beautiful dedication. The lighting of our tree tonight will be performed by Lindsay, Andrew, and April in memory of their beloved daughter and sister, Leah. Thank you, Lindsay, Andrew, and April. We will now have a moment of silence. Our next songs will be performed by Jonathan Lonley in memory of his children, Sarah and Asa.
Good evening. It's always an honor to be with you in this time and this ceremony, and thank you all for being here. You took my hand, you showed me how, you promised me you'd be around. Yeah, that's right. I took your words and I believe in everything you said to me. Yeah, that's right. If someone said 3 years from now you'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong. I know better, 'cause you said forever and ever. Who knew? Remember when we were such fools and so convinced and just too cool? Oh no, no, no. I wish I could touch you again. I wish I could still call you a friend. I'd give anything. When someone said, count your blessings now, for they're long gone, I guess I just didn't know how. I was all wrong. They knew better. Still you said forever and ever. Who knew? I'll keep you locked in my head until we meet again. Until we meet again. And I won't forget you, my friend. What happened? If someone said 3 years from now you'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong. And that last kiss I'll cherish until we meet again. And time makes it harder, and I wish I could remember, but I keep your memory, and you visit me in my sleep. My darling, who knew? Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just a call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just a call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. And if there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, that I'm up the road and I'll share your load if you just call me. So call me, call me, call me, call me.
Thank you, Jonathan. Tonight's responsive reading will be presented by Vanessa Longhurst in memory of her son, Dustin Longhurst, and Kirsty Sinclair in memory of her sons, Kyle and Evan Sinclair.
In the rising of the sun and its going down,
in the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter,
in the opening of the buds and in the warmth of the summer,
in the rustling of the leaves and the beauty of autumn, in the beginning of the year and when it ends,
when we are weary and in need of strength,
when we are lost and sick at heart,
when we have joys we earn to share.
so long as we live, they too shall live, for they now are a part of us.
Thank you, Vanessa and Kirsty. Our closing song tonight will be performed by Kira Crowley, Ryan Souza, and Mary Lou David in memory of Timothy and Evan Crowley.
There's a light on a hillside that shines to guide the traveler back home. That same light was on the pathway when you made that final journey on your own. Life goes on, but not the same. There's an aching at the mention of your name, but our broken hearts will mend when we meet you at the gathering of friends. There is music on that hillside. There are angels in a song that never ends. There is hope. We'll be together when we join you at the gathering of friends. And our eyes will have no tears, when there's no more sadness, nothing left to fear. We'll know joy that never ends when we meet you at the gathering of friends. Till we stand on that hillside, we'll take all the joy and sadness each day sends. Then the one who knows our heartache will call us to the gathering of friends. And our hearts will laugh again when the one who loves us gently calls our name. We'll know joy that never ends when we meet you at the gathering of friends. We'll know joy that never ends when we meet you at the gathering of friends.
Thank you, Kira, Ryan, and Mary Lou. Before we close this evening, I would like to say a big thank you to Caroline Goswell, the chair of the Angel Tree Committee. Along with the members of the Angel Tree Committee, Marlene Cherowitz, Joy Smith, Anita Fellows, Sharon Sears, Bev Campbell, Kirsty Sinclair, Vanessa Longhurst, and Karen Fish. We also would like to thank the young volunteers who helped set up last night and that are here tonight. Thank you to everyone for coming out tonight. On behalf of BFO Durham, we wish you a safe and healthy holiday season.